the community college in New York City, where Alcove B was Trotskyite and Alcove A was communist. Okay, this is the milieu that he comes from. The Communist Party at this point decided we're going to take over the Wisconsin in Madison. Okay, so Wagner took part in the Revolution of 1848, and that was the revolution which gave us Tristan und Isolde and the state of Wisconsin. The state of Wisconsin, again in the Jewish point. He became one of the most famous interpreters of Woody Guthrie, another being Ramblin' Jack Elliott. But he also landed here in the middle of a kind of musical conflict that had been going on for about 30 years at this time. The same guy, Mike Gold, that I mentioned, got into an argument in The Masses, the communist magazine, about the true nature of American music. He was praising a couple called Ray and Lita Orville, saying that they had the true ring of American balladry. Okay? He got into an argument with a man by the name of Charles Seeger, who was the father of Pete Seeger, who was the famous folk singer who was in the Weavers. Okay? Seeger did not like the idea of using American folk music as revolutionary music because he felt the music wasn't revolutionary. And that's how he got into the argument with Mike Gold. Really, Seeger wrote under the pseudonym of Sands. He said, really, Comrade Sands, this is what Gold wrote, I think you missed the point in terms of not understanding what revolutionary music is in the United States. It is sectarian and utopian to use Arnold Schoenberg or Stravinsky as a yardstick by which to measure class music. Which songs do the masses of America now sing? They sing Old Black Joe and the sentimental things concocted by Tin Pan Alley. In the South, they sing the old ballads. This is the reality, and to leap from that into Schoenberg had a hit called Lena from Palestine, which was based on a popular Romanian Bulgar known as Noch a Bissel, which means a little bit more. As the musicians from Harlem noticed, there was a connection between the Yiddish penchant for Jews, for G and F minor, and the blues, and the clarinet also became a crossover instrument. In 1939, Artie Shaw released a tune called The Chant, which was based on a connection between the St. James Infirmary Blues and Kosher Colin Mazel Tov. The people who were involved in this thing were involved in a kind of cultural crisis. The crucial moment came in the 1930s. At this point, the Communist Party decided that they're going to send organizers down to the textile mills in the South. So they go down there, and at this point, the South, we're talking about a time just before, the South is still in a kind of primitive state, and that means they have their own music. And so they have this ethnic music that is completely different. And so they're... I'll fly away, just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to that land where joys will never end. I'll fly away, yeah, I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Thank you.